In the small town of Larkspur, everyone knew Mr. Rowan as the quiet old man who lived in the weathered house at the edge of the road. His clothes were simple, his shoes worn, and he walked slowly with a wooden cane. People nodded politely, but rarely stopped to talk. Some whispered that he was lonely. Others assumed he had nothing to offer. 12-year-old Eli noticed him more than most. Every morning on the way to school, Eli saw Mr. Rowan carefully sweep the sidewalk in front of his house, even though it wasn't his responsibility. When it rained, Mr. Rowan placed a small wooden bench under the tree so people waiting for the bus wouldn't have to stand in the mud. He never asked for thanks. One afternoon, Eli saw Mr. Rowan struggling to carry a bag of groceries. Without thinking, Eli ran over and offered help. Mr. Rowan smiled, surprised, and thanked him. That simple moment turned into a walk, filled with gentle conversation. Mr. Rowan listened closely as Eli talked about school, his worries, and his dreams. No adult had ever listened so patiently. From that day on, Eli visited often. He learned that Mr. Rowan loved books, carved toys from scrap wood, and kept careful journals filled with thoughts about kindness, patience, and hope. He also learned that Mr. Rowan had once been a teacher who believed deeply in helping others grow. When a sudden storm damaged the town's community center, people panicked. Repairs were costly, and no one knew where the money would come from. Meetings were held, but solutions were few. Quietly, Mr. Rowan attended one meeting and asked a single question: "What do you need most right now?" A week later, a donation arrived, enough to rebuild the center completely. It was anonymous. Only Eli noticed Mr. Rowan's gentle smile when the news was announced. Later, Mr. Rowan explained that he had saved carefully over many years, choosing a simple life so he could help when it truly mattered. "Kindness," he said, "doesn't need an audience." When Mr. Rowan passed away peacefully months later, the town gathered to honor him. They discovered his journals and learned how many lives he had quietly touched. The bench, the sidewalk, the listening ear, these were his true riches. Eli stood by the old house, holding a carved wooden bird Mr. Rowan had made for him. He understood now that greatness wasn't loud, but patient, and quietly changing the world, one small act at a time. This story teaches us that true kindness is not about recognition or wealth, but about choosing to care, even when no one is watching.